think what's been really interesting for me has been to work with different theories and incorporate the stuff I like into my own filmmaking. For example, one thing could be Bazin's idea of holy moments and pure reality that has sort of inspired me to incorporate things in my own filmmaking that I probably normally wouldn't put into my films.
If the pills aren't working, perhaps we could try something stronger. Sorry, but it's not just that. Something feels weird.
Jules, they're my friends. I want to see my friends, okay?
I'm really interested in, I guess, neo-noir. I can go back to like noir style of filmmaking. And that obviously generates from German Expressionism. And that was one thing I'd learnt about when I came to this course. And that really made me truly understand why I liked it. And it was about contrast, you know, about dark and light, and how, you know, them in the same kind of reality was quite inspirational, like my film I'm making at the moment, but also a lot of the films I've kind of come up with. So yeah, I'm really interested in like the contrast in films, with character, with image, sound, any element.
Timothy, Titus, Tobias, Toby, Todd, Tom.
One thing that I've really taken away from me is filming in enclosed spaces. So it's like the humanity of being enclosed together and no escape, and, you know, having to talk, having to discuss what's important in that frame, in that moment in time within a film.
Miss Bailey! Are you there? Me, Julie, the carer. Bailey!
I love all film. I love the fact that I've been introduced to new film. Before, I was just a mainstream, watch TV series, watch feature films, but this course opened my mind to avant-garde, film noir, classical Hollywood, Soviet Union montage films, all those types of things. You'll see it, the first impression you'll get is probably, what the heck is this? Or, how could this be filmed? But trust me, relax, sit back, enjoy it, and let it enter your head, and you'll start to understand.
You can't go in there with a game plan so much if you're making a documentary. You've got to sharpen, capture what's real. You can't really put a theory on it, I suppose, because, I mean, if you do that all in editing, the way you edit the film, the documentary especially, I suppose, you can implement more theories and stuff like that into it, but when it comes to actually filming it, you can't really go in there and say, okay, this is definitely what it's going to be like, because that's not how it works out. Everything matters when it comes to a documentary. It could be something as small as the weather. We kind of showed up and relied more on the people we were talking to give us the film, rather than us kind of make the film. They're making it more. We're just pointing the camera and showing everybody what happens.
The Clink prison began in 1144, and it was brought into being by a man called Henri de Blois, who was Bishop of Winchester, and he built 2 prisons attached to his palace. What the law needs to do is to put all these naughty people somewhere overnight so the magistrate can see them in the morning when he gets out of bed.
I had a look at Camp America, which UEL actually advertised this a lot. I first noticed it when I was living in halls. They put up a poster in my room about Camp America. That's when I first learnt about it. So I'm going there this summer to teach the kids about videography and directing. So I've had experience from UEL, having lots of small projects that I did as well as the big projects, to have the for example, the 48-hour project that we had to do in the first year really helped because you had to do something in such a small time concept that now going to this camp I have to make a video every week. I now have the skills to do that.
Well, the degree's title is Film and Video Theory and Practice, so it kind of says it is what it is on the tin. It entails both the theory element of cinema and the practical element of actually making it and putting it on the screen. So the theoretical elements of it feed into the practical elements, which is the idea behind the course.
Pretty much it.